Hi, gun people. Yeah. Another earning the hate. Tyranny at its best. The great heroes of the blue line out there protecting and serving themselves and killing you pesky citizens. This is a 79-year-old man. Probably got some mental issues, maybe dementia. He ran in a couple fences. He hasn't hurt anybody. And a cop shoot probably 15 rounds at him. Luckily, government well-trained blue line heroes can't shoot for shit. And the guy lives. Here we go.
Do not turn that on. If you turn that on, I'm going to shoot you.
So, the cop is... Now, I forgot to say, this is the second time they came. So the cops are pissed that they had to come back. So if you make the cops come once, there's a good chance you'll get shot. But if you make them come back twice, the odds of you getting shot goes up tremendously. And you know what? That's what cops want you to think. They don't want to have to work. No government employee wants to have to do their job. They're always looking at ways not to do their job. And when you pesky citizens force them to do their job, they do their job shitty. They make your life miserable. They take their time. They cause as much pain in the butt to you, so you will stop making them do their job. Government tyranny. All these idiots run around. Government works for us. Yeah, if we just had more government, we should give up our guns so only government had guns because they'll protect us. Yeah, you're a freaking idiot. Here we go.
You. Get out.
I think the guy says, I want to die. He's got a accent. That's probably why they shot him, because he was Asian. I'm waiting for, that to come out. Here we go.
How can I get out?
New tonight, this
79-year-old man with his hands up, and the cops are afraid to go over and pull him out of that car. Instead, I will just stand back, yell at him, point guns at him, and then shoot him. Remember, he said if you start that thing, that means the thing isn't even started. And these pussy-ass cops are too scared to go yank a 79-year-old man with dementia problems out of whatever it is. I forgot the name of it. Crap.
Stanislaus County Sheriff's Office just released body cam video showing what happened the night a 79-year-old man with dementia on a tractor was shot by a deputy.
It says a tractor. I think it's not a backhoe. What the hell is that? Little Bobcat. That's what I'm trying to think of. Maybe it's not Bobcat brand, but that's kind of what they call these.
Watch. Police say they were called to the home in Denair back on November 8th, twice in the same night.
Twice? How dare you make government earn their money? You probably interrupted donuts twice. Once, they could probably forgive. Twice, they're going to shoot somebody.
Here's how the call came in the second time.
Apparently he got into the tractor and was running into things around the house. He took out a fence.
Okay.
So he did personal property. They don't say whether it's his own property, because that matters. There's no law against me trashing my own property. I can pull my car out in the driveway, shoot it, bang it, burn it, do whatever, There's no law against me. Now, of course, if I burn it, they're going to say it's arson. I could have started a fire and government will want to get involved. If I shoot it, they're going to say it could have ricocheted and hurt someone else. If I hit it with a baseball bat, they're going to say glass could have splintered over to the neighbors, so they have to get involved. There's no crime about destroying your own damn property. They don't say that because, guess what? Government gets to release what they want. I haven't seen the full body cam from one of these police stations. If somebody could put a link where they have the officer's body cam from the call, that would be interesting to see.
Yeah, he was in the Bobcat when we left, too.
When deputies...
Yeah, he was in the Bobcat when we left. So that sounds like the police department said we left the first time he was in the Bobcat. We didn't shoot him because he only interrupted us once. But we told him, if we have to come back, we're going to shoot your ass. But that video wasn't released, of course.
Return, this is what they encountered.
He's going at the police car.
Well, maybe he's just at night and he's got dementia and your lights are blinding him and he was driving toward the lights because you idiots want to treat everybody like a freaking nail and you're a hammer. Maybe that's why he was coming at your car. Maybe if you hadn't parked in front of the Bobcat, it wouldn't have been... That's like cops jumping in front of the car. He was trying to run me over. You jumped in front of the freaking car. You parked in front of the Bobcat. But again, we're only getting bits and pieces of footage that the PD released.
The Stanislaus County Sheriff says they were forced to open fire.
They were forced. Listen to this police chief, or who the hell he is, comes out here and justifies this bullshit. Now, the car got away. How is this guy a danger to anybody right now?
Deputies tried to gain compliance from Mr. Yang, and he refused.
Mr. Yang, something wrong. Something wrong. End up crashing a plane. Now Mr. Yang drove a Bobcat, and now they want to kill him and shoot him. Dude, first of all, tighten your damn tie. And it looks like a regular tie. Why isn't it a clip-on? Freaking grab you by the neck and swing you around like a noose because you're an idiot and you wear a regular tie. Unless they made some new design tie that I don't know about. Well, I guess they used to have the kind that with Velcro. You can just slide underneath there. I think they did. So it could be not a regular tie. But if it's not a regular tie, at least make it look like a tie and tie it to the top. Looks tacky. Freaking sheriff. Justifying this. We had to shoot him. We were fair alive. We're heroes. We had to respond and save the day. The guy was tearing down a fence. How dare he?
Ultimately, he drove the Bobcat at both a passing
Drove the Bobcat in a car. Nice cut footage.
motorist and one of our own deputies in his patrol vehicle on Grattan Road, which resulted in the deputy-involved shooting.
So, you hear this shot? The Bobcat is driving away from the car. Maybe if the cops weren't running around with their freaking lights on, maybe if when they were yelling at them at the beginning to don't start the Bobcat, they walked their pussy ass over and grabbed the 79-year-old man and yanked his ass out of the Bobcat, they wouldn't have had to shoot him. But Rick, they need more training. If we only had more government and more training and more money, everything would have worked out better. That's always the answer. That's because you're an idiot. This officer is at the freaking shooting range just having practice at a moving target. Who the hell is in danger in this freaking incident? 1 round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I was just amazed.
So this attorney not affected with the case. He's kind of got the same attitude as I got. Of course, he'll be looked at as some crazy conspiracy guy, too, because he's not supporting the cops. And if you don't support the cops, you must be bad, because you have to support the cops because they're all heroes. And, Rick, you used to be a cop, so you should know the blue line, and you should support them, and they're all heroes. That's all bullshit.
He's not driving the Bobcat to anybody when he shot.
Attorney Steve Katz, who has no affiliation with the case, feels the situation should have been handled differently.
I honestly, it's outrageous. It's just very fortunate the man lived.
No, it has to be.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay? Relax, partner. Relax. There you go.
15 times at a guy who wasn't even a threat. It wasn't like he was panicking and running. He shot over 15 times. The guy lives. But Rick, the government has special training and we should give up our guns because if they only had guns, they'll protect us and we don't need guns because the government will save the day. Freaking idiots out there wanting and supporting this tyrannical government to keep getting bigger and more power and give up more of your freedoms and ignore the Constitution. I just don't see the logic. And people call me the crazy one.
Doing fine, bro.
Good job.
Doing fine. Thanks.
Deputies.
The yelling, that's normal. I know somebody's going to say they were hurting him. If you put a tourniquet on somebody, it's going to freaking hurt. So the fact that he's yelling probably tells me they're putting a tourniquet on right.
Say Yang had 3 gunshot wounds to the legs. Deputies applied first aid.
You shot 15 times of a dude sitting up in a Bobcat that was lit. You're at a safe position and you're just shooting nonchalantly 15 times and you hit him 3 times in the leg. Dude, you are freaking the epitome of government incompetence. Oh shit. Here comes the big red truck. We can't have a problem without the big red truck showing up.
Wounds to the legs. Deputies applied first aid until paramedics arrived. Mr. Yang is expected to recover, but he was later arrested and charged for assault with a deadly weapon.
Why do you think he was charged? Because the cop shot and the DA works for the government. And if they don't charge him, then the PD would be liable. And then the county or the city would lose money. And so they have a meeting and go, hey, you got to give us some cover here. If you don't charge him for a crime, then we're going to be sued and we'll lose because there's no criminal offense. If you charge him, it's going to make a civil suit much harder. Come on, DA, we're all on the same team. We're all government. The government line. You've got to hook us up so the city doesn't lose money. If we lose money, we're going to cut your budget. Oh, well, if you're going to cut my budget, then I'll charge him, so therefore he can't win the lawsuit. But if I do that, you're going to have to give me more next year in my budget. Okay, we'll give you more. We just don't want to be sued and lose the law. That's how the negotiations of this bullshit charging went. Absolutely outrageous. Earning the hate. Who was this damn deputies? They say Bobcat trailer, shot in the leg. Did they say where the hell this happened? See, here's where they could have walked over.
Do not turn that on.
Do not turn it on. Dude, you're standing there. You're a freaking cop. You're young. You're supposed to be healthy. You got a 79-year-old man with dementia. You can't walk over and yank his ass out? This is outrageous to me.
If you turn that on, I'm going to shoot you.
I'm gonna die.
Get out.
How can I get out?
New tonight, the Stanislaus County Sheriff's
Stanislaus County Sheriff. Wow. You guys are earning the hate and the ignorance. And whoever the damn little 4-star idiot that got up here and tried to justify this shit, where was his ass?
sheriff says they were forced to open fire.
Forced!
Deputies tried to gain compliance from Mr. Yang, and he refused.
Oh my God, dude. How can you say that with a straight face? I mean, just a lie. Who believes this guy? Who thinks this guy is the epitome of what our government should be? You know, protecting and serving the shit out of the community. Nice job, dude. Outrageous. We'll end that there.